This is Priceless, written by Raine Miller, narrated by Shane East and Harper Jean Wilson.
Priceless. Adjective. So precious that its value cannot be determined. Priceless works of art. Informal. Used to express great and usually affectionate amusement. Darling, you're priceless.
Chapter 1. London, 29th June. Charity galas. Bloody horrific, if you ask me, and a perfectly accurate descriptor for them. Since I was about to give up my evening for one, I could call it whatever I liked. The annual Malleton Society bun fight would surely be no different, so I imagined surviving the next couple of hours would be mission number 1 for me. Well, I did have a little entertainment to look forward to near the end of the evening, and that was about the only redeeming part. I pulled into the National Gallery, queued for valet service, and checked my mobile for the details. There it was. I read it twice and attempted to memorize who, what, and where. Maria will be wearing an emerald green gown. Victorian Gallery, 9 p.m. Terms per contract. We wish you both a very pleasant evening. The escort service I used was one that didn't have a name, and you never talked to anyone by voice. Everything was transacted by text. Simple, efficient, anonymous. No strings attached to get all tangled into a cocked-up mess, and when the date was over, everyone went home satisfied. The less time I had to think about what I was really doing, the better. I wasn't proud of my behavior, but the reasons were justified in my mind. I was just exploiting what was offered in order to get by. Betrayal does that to a man. By the time I made my way inside and found the venue, I was pleasantly surprised to see I'd missed the dinner. The polite conversation required at these kind of events was sheer torture for me, and I often wondered how on earth that I, out of all of the eligible men in England, could have ended up inheriting a directorship on the board of the gallery. There couldn't possibly be a worse choice than me. I knew next to nothing about paintings, and possessed no inclination to begin learning about them either. Being Lord Rothvale in the 21st century was a pretentious millstone around my neck. Having patrons address me as "my lord" and bowing upon introduction made my skin crawl. I was left having to fake it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?